I just gotta get it, watch me go, 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 go. I just gotta get it, watch me go, 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 go. I just gotta get it, cause I knew it, cause I knew it, cause I knew, cause I knew, cause I knew it.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA and a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Grant Williams. And for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Ausar Thompson. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Towns in at center. At this early stage of the season, what do you think are the most important things for teams to focus on, Legs?
Well, I think familiarity with new teammates. So you're trying to find that rhythm and flow on both ends of the floor. There's no substitute for real in-game reps, which they're getting now. And ideally, if you can win some games early, it builds confidence.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to. Going right through the contact.
Ball outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Here's Simmons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
Now here's Miller. Last game, he had 28 points. Shoots over Durant. And he dunks it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision, and we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Williams. Here's Knipple, guarded by Durant. Here's Knipple. Just 3 to shoot. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. Charlotte shooting there. First free throws here tonight. He's off on the first. And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
And here's another one for the Sixers.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Simmons against Miller. Oh, sweet move. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
And it's Maxey missing.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Pass to Knipple. And stolen by Simmons. They're running. He stops. He pops. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Yeah, the extra hustle paying off there for KD. That's an easy board with his length.
Ball against Maxey. Releases. And too long on the shot.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Towns can't get it to go.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Ball looks over the floor. Oh, they get a hand on it. Williams passes to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
In transition. Pass to Towns. Lays it up and then off the pretty assist. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
Well, he's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Cadis checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bull comes in for Thompson. Flags checked in for Durant. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Ben Simmons. You know, Tim, when given the opportunity, Bull has shown flashes of being an impactful player.
Well, B.A., he is a very intriguing talent with his size and skill set. Now, for him, it's all about consistency and translating that potential into winning plays.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Knipple. Out to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Charlotte again missing. Philadelphia leading by 8. Maxey surveys. Here's Bull. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. White can't hit. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to Bull. And he drives in. And finished off by Bull.